Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
I got Frankie on my left, right?
That's me.
And then you're going to have to run through your name with me, man.
Feurd.
Feurd?
Yeah, like it rhymes with turd.
How long have you been saying that for? How old were you when you started telling people that's what it rhymed with?
That's the first time I've heard him say it, actually.
Someone said it to me in high school, and then, I sprinkle it in here and there.
Well, welcome, guys. Thanks for making the time today. Super bummed that we didn't actually get to meet up whenever that was. I think that was, 2 or 3 weeks ago? That was like the week after everything went to hell, right?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, we were really looking forward to that.
Congrats on the new song. I really, really dig it. I think it's awesome. How's the release of the song been so far?
It's been really nice. We were kind of going back and forth just before with everything that's going on, like if we still wanted to release it or not. But we thought, given everything that's happening, it's nice that people can still listen to music. So it's been really, it's a nice feeling when people say that the songs help them, like they've been enjoying it or it's been a nice distraction. So that's been cool.
Yeah, totally.
I think you guys may have created or released a timely anthem for coronavirus. Because I don't want to die, I want to live.
Yeah, well, that was one of the things that was like, oh, that lyric is kind of...
We've got some more company here.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you? I'm Patrick. Nice to meet you.
Patrick.
What's going on?
Not much. This is my first Zoom.
Congrats.
Oh, really?
Man.
Yes, it's exciting.
You're doing great.
Have you guys been obviously not Travis, but have you guys been using lots of Zoom for connecting with family and friends?
Not a ton, personally. I tried it for the first time 2 days ago, I guess. So this is only my second real Zoom.
Yeah, I've done a couple Zooms, but with the friends and family, it's mostly still been the classic FaceTimes.
What was April supposed to look like for the Elwins?
Good question.
Yeah.
It was going to be a fun month.
It was looking really awesome.
We were gonna come out. We were gonna to come to the station and play the song and hang out. We were really looking forward to that. And then we also had a U.S. tour in April with our friends, Jukebox the Ghost. That was going to be really cool. So, that has been derailed currently. But, we're still working on plans to release lots of new music coming up and get back on the road, come visit you guys as soon as that's allowed.
Yeah, well, whenever that will be.
What, is the album done?
Yeah. We haven't announced the release date or anything like that, but we do have a little album in the book.
Yeah.
Congrats. That's exciting because it's been almost 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It didn't feel like that long, but
no.
History will show that it was, in fact.
Yeah, if you look at the dates, you can check that out for yourself and do the math.
Well, time doesn't matter anymore anyways, does it?
That's true. Yeah, in some ways it's funny because Feurd produced this record and we did a lot of it in the home studio. So we kind of hung around for a few months to make it.
Yeah.
And then just when we're getting ready to finally leave our little dungeon, it's like, oh, we're going to be spending a lot more time here.
Yeah.
Travis, how do you feel about the sudden halt to the Elwins 2020?
It's bizarre and odd and strange and peculiar and all those words and more. You kind of gotta, at least you gotta try and find some silver linings. Mm-hmm. You get to kind of force yourself to walk more or something, and it's kind of great. I've been really liking going for walks lately. There's a big hill that I climbed once, almost 10 years ago, and then it's really close to my house, but I've never thought to do it again, and I've done it twice now, and I'm looking forward to doing it more.
You should take your fans on social media on a tour of this big hill.
Yes.
I would tune into that, Trev.
Walking with Travis? I think that's a new series.
Yes.
There's a good view at the top. It's very steep, so I'm always crazy out of breath.
Be careful if it's muddy.
It was very muddy both times, but having the Blundstones the second time and not Converse was a big advantage. Actually, the first time I ever went on this walk, like 10 years ago, whatever pair of shoes I was wearing were destroyed by the end of the walk.
So it's like a, what do they call like those mountains that are really hard to climb? Like a K something K.
Oh, like the K2.
K2.
Yeah.
It's like basically a K2.
Have you been interacting more or less as a band in your respective hubs of isolation?
I'd say considerably less.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we usually, when things are normal, we get together like,
A few times a
many,
week. Yeah.
a few days a week at least. So, there's still kind of constant little bits of communication going on because there's stuff happening. But in general, the amount of time we're actually spending together has been greatly reduced.
Yeah. And we had planned a music video that we pushed back initially because we're like, oh, this COVID stuff's getting pretty serious. So
Right.
we went back to today was going to be the new shoot date. But then it's like, oh, things got really, really serious. So,
Yeah.
so now it kind of changed slightly. And our director, Wyatt, who directed the Take Me All the Way music video, he's now kind of changed the concept. So there's fewer people involved. And now he's just shooting it with his wife.
That music video is great, by the way. He seems like a very talented director.
He's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
is,
a nice guy.
Yeah. He really knocked it out of the park, as they say in baseball.
Is that a meme, or is that like an old theme that they used to use in music videos? That kind of the just all black and kind of the silhouettes are just highlighting the head only.
Yeah, it's like we were inspired by a lot of like older album covers. But yeah, it seemed like it was a real thing for a minute there. That kind of like purgatory that bands existed in the 60s and 70s, I guess.
Cut the head off.
Do you feel like those black? I'm kind of surprised you're not wearing the black turtlenecks right now, all three of you. But are those going to become present during your stage shows?
We were chatting about it a little bit. They're very fun. I think my only concern is that I make a lot of Steve Jobs jokes when we wear them. So I just wouldn't want to like derail the live show too much.
Yeah. And I feel like with your shorter cut now, the glasses and you've kind of become like Final Formation Steve Jobs.
Yeah, exactly. You're holding the iPhone. I mean, I'm not gonna judge, but I don't think the band would appreciate if you didn't take a shower for 4 years. So don't go that far into the Steve Jobs lifestyle. Well, what have you guys been doing in quarantine? Do you guys live together, I'm assuming?
We do, yeah.
It's not that the crisis has forced you together in a trying time. It's you guys are there for each other during the trying time.
Yes, it's very nice. Yeah, it's a good situation. I really feel for the people that I know that live on their own or, different situations. I'm like, I remember living on my own and being like, if this was happening, I think I would be going completely crazy. Like, I already had enough of a trouble sometimes figuring out what to do with myself when I'm alone without the crisis happening where I can't leave my apartment. So, but no, we've been doing lots of stuff, working on music, playing video games, eating. We've been playing Fortnite quite a bit, which is really hilarious and fun.
Travis, what about you? What have you been up to in your quarantine time?
Some similar things, eating. I've been making some dinners and stuff. Been doing dishes.
Yes. I feel that.
Always doing dishes.
Going for walks. Showing my wife Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow.
Listening to a lot of music as usual. I'm actually hopping on like another video call after this with a friend to show each other chords.
Oh, nice.
So kind of a nerdy meeting. Him and I were just like talking. Then he's like, "Hey, you know some chords?" I'm like, "Yeah, I love chords." And then he's like, "Hey, we should like have a video call." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not busy." And he's like, "I'm like, that's great." So,
have you guys made a coordinated plan for how you're treating social media during isolation? Because a ton of bands have been taking their social media presence pretty seriously in different entertaining ways.
Been doing some live streams, like everybody and their mother has been doing.
Yeah.
But
I'm actually doing one with my mother tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know if I would say we've been taking it too seriously. It's been all very chill.
Yeah. Well, we've been on there.
Yeah.
Whose guitar solo is that in the new track?
That is
Feurd.
me.
Sounds like fun, man.
Oh, thanks. I'm actually gonna make a tutorial video for it.
Did you have to like to get in the mood for that guitar solo? Did you have to put on some like old like 70s, 80s clothes and stand on like a pedestal or something?
Actually, the whole time I was producing that song, I was head to toe in leather.
Did you have pyrotechnics going at the same time? Just to...
I made the guys set up sparklers for when the guitar solo started.
So you guys said you've been eating a lot, and I think that many people have been either spending more time in the kitchen or maybe taking more time to be patient and get a little experimental. Is there anything that you guys have been super proud of in the kitchen since the Great Isolation of 2020 started?
I made some nice juice for the first time. I never juiced anything before, but I made some carrot, apple, ginger juice, and that I thought that was really good.
I made a tomato soup.
Nice. like from scratch?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Well, I didn't grow the tomatoes myself, but I did make the soup from scratch.
Here's the recipe. Day 1 of isolation, plant your tomatoes.
Well, one thing I actually want to try is I saw this recipe for like salmon burgers. Take a fillet and you cook it, but you only cook it to like a certain amount, and then you kind of like shred it all up. You put it in a bowl, and then you put all these other ingredients in. You mix that around, and then you put it into patties, and then you put it in a pan and fry it.
Damn.
It looks really good.
Is there something that you didn't get when you were grocery shopping? Something you forgot to get?
Yeah, there definitely was. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, the basil. We've been making a fair bit of pesto here, and we ran out. And then the last time I was there, I was like, "Oh, I better stock up on basil again." And I was like, "That was what I went there for." And then I got a bunch of other stuff, and then I left. And I was like, "I didn't get what I went for."
So far, hot dogs and sugar are also on the list.
Yeah, that will be the challenge. Is once you get your list finalized, everyone has to try and make a dish with all those ingredients, like on Guy Fieri's show.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell your listeners or your fans?
Stay safe, and hopefully we'll all be back to normal soon. You know, if we all do what we can. I think that's the message that we want to tell people, and stay safe.
And I'm gonna say, ditto to what Feurd said.
I was gonna say ditto. So I guess in addition to what Feurd said, I agree. No.
I wonder what it's going to look like on the other end of it.
Totally.
A lot of COVID-themed songs in 2021. Certainly.
Right, which I don't know if you were already on the call, Travis, but you guys may have written the best one already.
Yeah.
The bridge of Take Me All the Way.
Oh, yes.
I did want to. I took the music director role at 106.7 The Drive about a year and a half ago, and I inherited this.
Right on.
How old is this? This isn't safe to drink, is it?
I wouldn't think so.
That's at least 2 years old.
Well, if you drink it now, we stand by our product, and we guarantee you're going to love it.
Good luck with the album rollout, and we're pretty excited to hear the rest of it.
Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much. Yeah.
Did it.